better for you. A little bit better. Apologize for the shadow, but welcome back, beautiful souls, to your daily divine messages from Spirit. It's early, so we've got a different lighting. This is our recap. If you're joining for our Tea+Tarot Tuesday pre-recorded sneak peek that we had yesterday. If you are if you're tuning in live, welcome. If you're tuning in at the time of the publication, welcome as well. If you're new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. So I'm going to go ahead and get on into, just going to light this Palo Santo so we can get this energy going here this morning. Happy autumn equinox. This is the week that we are entering into. Kind of a beautiful new week. You know, it's kind of beautiful timing that we have had the autumn equinox on a Sunday, the brand new week, as well as a brand new season. So let's go ahead and let Spirit clear these energies for a brand new message. You can see here, we'll start over here from the feminine, going to the masculine, going to the collective, and then from Spirit. So hopefully you can see it okay. I know the lighting, like I said, is a little bit dark over on this side for some reason. Not exactly sure why. It doesn't seem to have helped when I move the lighting. Let me let Tony in. Well, this beautiful, beautiful reading here, we have Tony speaking a little bit. So what I love, the first thing that I love that came out of this feminine energy is that the Ace of Swords came through. Divine intervention, divine clarity is really coming through for this feminine. And I love that for her. I love that for him or her. You know, there's no gender. I just say it for the sake of ease. But we all carry the feminine and masculine energy within ourselves. So where it is in the non-physical, in the ethers, in the mind, spirit, thought, conception, within us all, the feminine, sacred feminine energy is very much finding clarity. Clarity in her royalty, clarity in her abundance, clarity in what it is that she is manifesting with the Magician card that was underneath the deck. But you can see here, I had to have them together. Spirit had to had me put them together because this Magician card, you see how the lightning strikes, just showing so much electric. And the word for the Tea+Tarot Tuesday was electromagnetic. I could not think of the word. And then we had a fellow member tune into the chat and give me that word that I was channeling the energy for, but couldn't find the word for it. All of this light, all of this power, all of this energy coming through, and you see how it's sparking at the hand of divine, and it's going through all the way down into the wand of the divine feminine, awakening her royal status, awakening her magician, her master manifester that she is, whatever it is that she's finding clarity on, she is manifesting. And the T formation that came with this was be guided, listen to the whispers of the universe. So beautiful. Because the bottom of the deck that feminine has here is this Five of Wands. So there, or sorry, Swords. So there's some discernment, some boundaries that the feminine is setting to cut out. Lots of swords energy here, to cut out, cast out people, things that are no longer serving this feminine. And it can feel scary to say, I'm going to stand on my own. You know, the energies of the week to come for this Tea Tarot Tuesday is around, you know, we're kind of in that in between waiting period, is what I'm hearing, between the eclipses. But also, this is the week of a brand new season, which means sometimes when you go into a new chapter, a new season, people and things can't come with you. And this is the week that Spirit is helping us decide, who are we cutting out, right? Who can't come with us in this new chapter, in this new season? What can't come with us? Is it a thought, a disempowering belief? Is it an addiction? Is it a codependency? Is it a karmic? Is it a relationship of toxicity? Whatever it is that's unhealthy, Spirit is helping you wash it away. And even if you feel afraid, even if it feels emotional, Spirit is helping you wash it away, cleanse it, purify it. I'm hearing for the water card from Lemuria, overfloweth with love. My cup overflows with your love. Number 12 might be a significant number for you. That is of completion. It also, I'm hearing 12 months in the year. So maybe this has been a 12-month journey, or maybe the completion of this decision or what it is that you're manifesting will take 12 months that you have to cut out. Maybe, you know, maybe you're going back to a year ago from today and you're reflecting on, since then, what have you cut out, and where and who are you now? And how overwhelming it can feel at first, but how beautiful you are becoming because of it. Restoring your soul is what I hear. He leads me beside the still waters and restores my soul. My cup overflows with his love, right? This is about just purifying your mind, body, heart, spirit. For some of you, you may need to be, maybe you're feeling drawn to taking baths. I know I have been taking baths the last 3 days in a row just to be in a reflective, healing, nurturing, replenishing state of mind. Especially if you have if you had a lot of energy, if you had a lot of activity. You know, we're also in the Libra season now. The equinox was also the entering of Libra season. Libra is all about collaboration and community and friendships, but that can be overwhelming if you don't give yourself the time to rest. And Libra can also have the tendency to overdo, to overgive. So take that time to rest so that you can get the clarity of what it is that you're truly manifesting, and what it is that you do need to I'm hearing manifest out. Okay. The masculine over here is also in a beautiful manifestation period too, with the Ace of Wands. So I love this energy of clearing the energy, clearing the land of a brand new, what do we say? Season of love is what I'm hearing. That might be the title for this week's message. The season of love. I'm hearing from the Broadway musical Rent. Seasons of love. Seasons of love. Right, you guys know the song. And I'm actually hearing that for this Seven of Pentacles here, right? 525,600 minutes. 525,000 moments too. So dear. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year? Yes, with that 12 of water here. How do you measure a year? How about measure in love, is what that song says. And I'm hearing this with this Seven of Pentacles because this is about the waiting period. This is about waiting for your harvest to be ready, to be picked and cropped and eaten and cooked. This is about reaping what you sow, but in that space, waiting, trusting in divine timing. And this says here that T formation are not flowers the stars of the earth? Are they not? Let your land be tilled by the divine hand of love. Let your garden be nourished by the renewing energy of divine love, of conscious love. That's what this channel is about. Healing the heart of a woman and the soul of mankind through conscious love. And trusting what I'm hearing with this, because the bottom of the deck, look what he's waiting for the Ten of Cups. Look what he's planting, look what he's been tilling, look at the garden he's been nurturing and waiting for family, for his happily ever after, for his fulfillment. And I'm not hearing the completion of his life, but tens are of also endings of cycles, the completions of cycles. So I'm hearing, though, your happily ever after, to complete his life is what the masculine is waiting, is what the masculine has been nurturing and tilling and fertilizing and trusting. And I'm hearing with this beautiful image here that it is worth the wait. That this love, what maybe the masculine does want a family, maybe the masculine does want, to be married and to have a home on Little House on the Prairie, maybe that is what the masculine is wanting. Not saying that that's everything, but I'm hearing that that is also a very big part, for those who are in that adulting age, right? Which most of us are if you're watching this, right? But maybe you're in that space where you're like, okay, I think I'm ready to settle down. I've lived my life. I've been, I've been planting all sorts of seeds all over. Take that however it resonates. I've been planting my seeds. I've been building my garden. I've been building my business. I've been building my, myself. And now I'm ready. I'm ready to go from bachelorette to husband, wife, mom, dad. I'm ready for the next, again, season of my life. Beautiful. And Spirit is blessing this. Spirit is blessing this season. Spirit is blessing this, and I'm hearing it will be worth waiting for. As long as you stay diligent, masculine, trusting that in due time your crops will grow. You cannot force it, right? You can't force a plant to grow any faster than you want. You cannot force a baby to be born any faster than you want. Maybe some of you are waiting for a baby, right? Maybe some of you are, you know, with child or wanting to have a family, but you cannot force that just as much as you cannot force a tomato plant to grow. What you can do is you can water it, you can speak to it, right, with love. You can let it grow, you can put it in the sunshine and make sure that it's got the nutrients it needs. But other than that, you got to give it up to divine. The rest of that is up to divine, and that's what this is about with the feminine and masculine energy here. Trusting in the divine, trusting what you're manifesting, trusting what you are creating and co-creating, right? Really beautiful. Trusting in the wait, in the divine timing. That's what this is about. Because the masculine is bridging realms. He's recognizing that he is the bridge between the physical and the non-physical, heaven and earth. He is the bridge between heaven and earth, human and spirit. That's the beauty about being human, is that we get that magical gift to also be spiritual beings, awakening, expanding human consciousness of life, of all breathing Gaia, all breathing galactic, expansive, eternal. I mean, I know that that's more on that, we're getting to that quantum, on that quantum level. We have a very beautiful participation as humans to be able to expand consciousness on a quantum level for eternity. So I'm hearing what we are building now, what we are planting now. Yes. I'm hearing what we are manifesting now, what we are watering, right? The overflow, the watering, what we're nurturing now. This generations of love, of conscious love, right? Unconditional trust. That is bridging the realms. That will have an effect for eons to come. That will shift and heal eternities. This is part of our karmic cycle. I'm hearing also, because we're in Libra season, right? And the collective north-south node is in the sign of Libra. So Libra season is going to also affect all of us, whether or not you have strong placements in Libra, because of the south node in Libra for us all. And that is about karma. The south node is about our past life. Karma is not bad. Karma is you reap what you sow. What are you planting? Are you planting seeds of hate, of gossip? Are you planting seeds of doubt, of fear? Or are you planting seeds of love and abundance. And it looks like the masculine is planting seeds of love. That's very beautiful. And again, the masculine energy within us, the sacred masculine energy within us, is the bringing of the thought and the idea and the dreams of the feminine energy into fruition. So, how perfect is that? That the feminine over here in this magician state is manifesting with spirit, whereas then the masculine is taking what that manifestation is coming about into the physical, into the materialized world. That's the realm bridger between them. That is the realm bridger that the masculine is. And number 41 might be a significant number for you as well. That's a soul path number, reduces to 5 of change. And then we have the collective here, the two cards that came out, the 9 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. This is such a beautiful energy, but in reverse, there's a lot of fear around it, doubt. The 9 of Cups of emotional fulfillment and independence and contentment, right? You can't get to the 10 of Cups without the 9 of Cups, without being able to be happy and content with yourself first. And the 4 of Wands of union, the 4 of Wands of celebration with your divine soul tribe, divine soul counterpart, divine soul community and love. But I'm hearing that this coming into the 9 of Cups and the 4 of Wands, this is coming into union with your soul, with yourself, with love, with harmony within yourself. But I'm hearing that there's a feeling of doubt and fear of, is this possible, that the collective might be feeling? Why? Because we've been waiting. We've been waiting. And we've been having to cut people out, and that hasn't felt very good. We've been having to cut things out to purify. And that doesn't feel good in the midst when you are cutting ties of things that are no longer serving you, but used to be a habitual, part of you. The ego might try to trick you to believe that that's who you are. But you have to remember, you are recalibrating, rewiring who you are. And that's why this might be feeling a little bit uncomfortable right now as you are coming into this beautiful soul union. Trusting that you are worthy of happiness, of joy, of abundance, of ecstasy, of bliss. You are worthy of everything that your heart and soul desires. You are worthy of living your life to the fullest. And there is a choice that you can make, a decision. This week, we're being guided and supported in making this decision to choose between fear of what we want, or to choose between love of what we want, to choose between whether or not we want to move in this worthiness, move from a place of worthiness, or if we want to move from a place of fear and lack. But the decision is yours. And that decision can either lead you to that 10 of Cups, or it can lead you, to 5 of Swords, of more grief. I'm hearing of more, cutting out, cutting yourself short, is what I just heard. Because We have the starseed elemental that's out here for the collective. You are a starseed. You are the element of starseed. Okay? Number 45 also might be a soul path number, or those numbers might be significant for you, 4 or 5. But that also reduces to 9. And that is, again, that 9 of cups. That is that independence. I'm hearing what we're cutting out is the codependency of needing, you know, validation in an unhealthy way from other people. Wanting and desiring, a conscious relationship, a healthy partnership, a divine connection is not a bad thing to desire. We think, oh, because I want a relationship means I don't love myself. It is all about, that's not necessarily true. It's all about the energy behind it. Why do you want this partnership? Synergy, Libra energy is all about synergy, where where the sum is greater. The sum of all is greater than the individual parts, meaning better together. We are better together. We can accomplish more together. We can do more together. We can bring out the best in each other. That's a healthy partnership. That's a healthy community. That's a healthy collaboration, a healthy friendship. It's when we're seeking significance from the other. We're seeking significance from our significant other, where it becomes codependent. And we get into that with our next steps here. Being told to share it now. This is where this for you know third agreement, don't make assumptions, relinquish the need to change others, comes into really important matter. Don't let other people try to change you, and don't try to change others, because look, it even says here, real love. Let me see if I can get it without the light glare. Real love is accepting other people the way they are without trying to change them. If we try to change them, this means that we don't really like them. It's easier to find someone who's already the way you want him or her to be, instead of trying to change that person. So this is so important as we're talking about this divine love, right? It's 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 not about, not, that you can't be in a relationship because that means you are codependent. It's about how you're showing up in that relationship, right? Perhaps that's why this 9 of Cups is in reverse. Perhaps that's why the 4 of Wands is in reverse, of separation and dissatisfaction, because you're seeking significance in another, and divine and spirit wants you to make the choice to see that you are the star seed, that it's about being whole together. It's about being whole individuals together, so that you can then, create more, not try to fill the void that each of you are lacking, but to add and complement each other in your strengths. Really beautiful. And I see over here too, this is where this came in so beautifully as well, because as I was splitting the deck during the Tea+Tarot, the two cards the two energies that came out was oppression and the Empress. How beautiful and interesting is that? And you can, one second. That's my alarm. Interesting. So we had some jazz that came on called Wilting. Wilting was the song. Wilting by the Glass Trio. I don't know what that word means. Wilting. I'm gonna have to look it up, or if you guys know what that word means, put it in the chat. But we have the oppression and the empress here. Really interesting too, because you see how they both have their hand out. Do you see that? They both have their hands out. And it's just almost like the shadow and light version, right? The darkness and the yin and the yang version almost, where you have the oppression, the divine feminine has been oppressed, the oppression of covering yourself up, the oppression of, not allowing yourself to really showcase your strengths, to not really speak on your strengths and your truth with the blue crystal, your throat chakra being oppressed. Then you have the yellow crystal of the solar plexus chakra being oppressed, of your self-will power, of your identity, right? And then you have the earth over here, which is like the whole humanity being oppressed. And then you have the feathers of your ancestors, ancestral oppression. And it's just so interesting that it's like this. And you see the moon cycles, you have the big full moon shadow faintly behind this oppression entity. And then you have the feminine here with the moon cycles. And it's like these eclipses, these moon cycles, the intuition within us has been awakening and igniting. And now the Empress can take that veil off. And now she carries the light in her hands. It's really beautiful energy. And it says the T formation, relate to your strengths, not to your weaknesses. Relate to your greatness. Let's say that again. Correction. Relate to your greatness and not to your weakness. This is so beautiful. This is exactly what we're talking about here, right? Seasons of love. Conscious love is about relating to your strengths, your greatness, the star seed that you are. What I love here of the card that wanted to come out was the Knight of Swords. And I love this Knight of Swords card in this deck because you see how she's like teetering over the edge, tiptoeing, ready to leap into this new portal. But the fear a little bit is holding her back. She's a bit hesitant. She's almost ready. You see, she's got that light ignited right there, kind of in her. Where's that area? What's the part of that in your cranium? The pituitary gland, the pineal, right? It's that area where you make those decisions, the unique, creative decisions for yourself, independent decisions for yourself. And it's ignited and it's pointing her in the direction to take a leap into this brand new portal. And what I love about the story with the two of these here is it's like she makes this choice. And it's like, do you choose between oppression or the Empress? It's almost like she was in this state of oppression for so long that once she takes that leap of faith into the portal, that veil gets lifted and she rises to the feminine Empress, Earth Mother, Creator, source of creation, fertile, receptive, abundant, attractive, right? The Empress manifest through receptivity, not by doing, by receiving, by being. Some of us are, Spirit is saying, some of us, as we're listening here, and I say us because this is a message for, I'm part of the collective too, right? I'm hearing Spirit say, some of us are awakening and rising and have taken the leap through the portal. Some of us are about to leap into this portal. And some of us are clearing the oppression. Some of us are in that rising of our Empress state. But look, we have the Seven of Pentacles again here, which is another confirmation that Spirit is saying, trust in the wait because it will be worth waiting for. I'm hearing you are worth waiting for. I used to be in a show, it was a little Christian musical when I was a child. My dad put me in, and it was called Worth Waiting For. And it took me until this time, within the last year, to fully actually embody that truth. And I think that this year, of the year of 2024, I think just with the way that the planets have been aligning to support the collective and clearing our oppressive mindsets, lack mentalities, poverty belief systems, and also moving into our fated destiny. That's that Aries North Node, right? The Libra's in the South Node, the Aries is in the North Node. And Aries is about yourself, your identity, the I am. Aries is also in Chiron. Chiron is also in Aries as well, which is the wounded healer. So our identity is the wounding of our identity is completely shifting. The wounding of our identity is completely shifting. And it's so beautiful because now we can really awaken to the star seed that we are, to the beautiful empress that we are. And I'm hearing it has been worth the wait. Sevens came out quite a bit. The Seven of Swords was also out underneath the deck for the masculine. You know, being mindful, being silent in your move, in your movement, in your manifestation, because not everyone can understand what you're going through. Not everyone's going to understand why you're waiting. Why are you waiting for this person? And I'm not waiting, I am preparing. Beautiful, right? Because Spirit says, while you're waiting, I am working. Yes. And that's why this T formation came out so perfectly. Nature does not hurry. Let me see if I can get it better. I'll put it back where it was so you can see it. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. My favorite quote, Lao Tzu, and I was just channeling that as I was doing my daily affirmations yesterday, devotions. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. That is exactly what the Seven of Pentacles is about. That's exactly what Seven of Pentacles is about. Nature does not hurry. What are we rushing for? Hurry up and wait, right? I was just singing that song, Jordan Sparks, One Step at a Time. It's funny, the song came into my head as I was listening to my heartbeat in the bath this morning. And it was like I could hear it like footsteps walking. Like, and then I kept hearing her song. Hurry up and wait. So far. What is it? So close, but so far away. Everything that you've always dreamed of could be yours, would be yours, should be yours. If you only knew. Things like that, right? Just take one step at a time. There's no need to rush. It's like learning to fly or falling in love. Mm. It's gonna happen when it's supposed to happen, when we find the reason why. Take one step at a time. And Earth came out in reverse. Nurture nature. Nurture this earth. Nurture the being. I love that it came out for the Empress card, because the Empress is the Mama Gaia embodiment. The Empress is the keeper of this earth. She is grown. You know, let me just turn it upside down just so you can see how beautiful the image is. Homegrown is what I'm hearing. Rooted and grounded. But you see how she comes also grounded outside of this world, into the ethers, into the space on earth as it is in heaven. I hear as above, so below. But the messages I was picking up yesterday for this in reverse, you know, number 14, 1-4, which is the mirroring palindrome of the 41 round bridger, which also still reduces to 5 for change. We need to change the way that we have been treating our Mother Earth. We need to change the way that we are nurturing and planting and seeding and toiling. We're just sucking the life out of it. We're consuming, but we're not replenishing. So be mindful in that. You know, Libra is ruled by Venus, the planet of love and abundance and all things beautiful. So take care of this earth the way that you would take care of your super nice luxurious car, or your super nice expensive big house, or you know, your white shoes that you just spent hundreds of dollars on, right? Like, be mindful of that. The fact that this earth is even more precious than those materialistic things. And we really do need to nurture nature, plant seeds, right? Right? That's where that 7 of Pentacles again, nurture nature. And the T formation that came from it is how, let's say, it says, how strange that nature does not knock and yet does not intrude. Emily Dickinson. You know, really reflect on what that means for you. How strange is it that nature does not knock and nature does not hurry, yet it does not intrude, yet everything is accomplished. Nature is not going to force its, I was just going to say, nature is not going to force itself upon you unless it has to. Unless it has to, in order to protect itself. You know, I'm just noticing as well the storms in the clouds, the lightning bolts. Again, like the lightning over here with the Ace of Swords and the Magician. The force, the life force within us all is planted within us all. Interesting. That's really interesting. I wasn't meaning to use that word. But the life force energy within us all is planted within us all. So honor and respect your body and the body of life and the body of Mama Gaia, of this earth. Because once again, what we plant today will grow for the eons to come. And we also have Mount Shasta at the bottom of the deck for Lemuria. Our light codes are upgrading. Listen to the light codes that are within you. The light codes that are within you to show that what your abundance and your destiny and your blueprints are for. You are, again, remember the star seed with the crystal keys here of number 22, ascended master number. Again, the bubbles of light codes coming through. Her third eye awakening, the crystal keys, that is the knowledge, the wisdom of the universe, of this earth. These were the last crystals that Lemuria left on this earth for us to embody its knowledge, its intelligence, its Akashic synergy. So don't try to change anyone, for who they are is perfect. And if it's not perfect for you, then that's not your person. See where you can change within yourself. If you are irritated by someone else, is what I'm also hearing. It may not even have to be a partnership or a romantic kind of relationship, but even just if it's what if it's a sibling, a parent, a friend, a boss, a coworker, right? Not needing to change them, not necessarily saying that some people could use a little shifting, but that's not for us to do. That's for God to do. That's for Spirit to do. So what I'm hearing in that is, instead of instead of putting so much of your attention on if they just changed, to ask Spirit, how can you change? Can you ask for the shift within yourself? Shift your heart for compassion, to shift your thoughts for gratitude to gratitude, you know, to understand what it is that maybe they're going through, asking them questions to see, to get to the bottom of things, instead of just saying, I just wish you would be different. I just wish you would change. I just wish you would do this for me. Because again, that's where it goes into the conditional, transactional love, not the conscious love, love without conditions. So this message is very much beautifully around those seasons changing. We're shifting into a new season of how we embody love. I really am pleased with this message, and grateful for this message. And I hope that you do too. I hope that this message resonated for you. And if it did, feel free to give this video a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe to my channel, Princess Leah 888. Hit that notification bell. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can still take advantage of the September promo I have of your first booking, free. It would be a complimentary pre-recorded 3-card spread. And if you are interested in my full tea and tarot soul session, where you get 1 ounce of loose leaf tea from my FemRems apothecary, if you are within the United States, you can also email me at Gmail. Email me at femrems811@gmail.com. Or you can find me on my social media on Instagram or TikTok at Princess Leah 888. And until next time, my beautiful beloveds, I really wish you all the most beautiful blessings. And thank you so much for being with me today. Peace and love. Namaste. Bye.